Hi, Stefano Molea, San Diego criminal defense attorney and partner at the law office of David P. Shapiro, where we help good people regain control of their future when charged with a crime. In this video, I want to provide some real practice-based information about being federally charged with importation of a controlled substance. So here's a typical scenario. Car stops at a booth at the border. Driver is asked if they're bringing anything into the country. Driver says no. Drug dog walks around the car and makes an alert. Car is sent to secondary where it is searched, x-rayed, and packages of drugs are found in the vehicle. For someone to be charged and convicted of importation of a controlled substance, they have to bring the controlled substances into the United States and know that those substances were there. How can the government prove that the driver knew the drugs were there? A few ways the government will try to prove the mental state of the driver. One, the driver's statement. Whether an admission or whether a story that the government believes is nonsensical or not believable, that's how they make an inference. Therefore, it's a great reminder about the right to remain silent. Two, cell phone searches. There are incredible tools nowadays to extract information from phones. Three, search a property that yields cash. The government's going to assume that a large amount of cash is payment for something illegal. Four, how long the car was owned by the driver. Five, the sophistication of the compartment or hiding spot of the drugs. Six, the amount of the drugs and their value. The thought here being that moving large amounts of drugs assumed a high level of trust. And of course, the overall circumstances and how these pieces and other pieces fit together. The defenses to these charges are usually what they call a blind mule defense, which means that the drugs were placed there without the driver knowing. Or sometimes that the drugs were a lost load and were present at the time the person bought the vehicle. The former defense being the most common. Certainly, many stories of people unknowingly transporting drugs or being tricked into it without reasonably knowing that the drugs were in the vehicle. Hope that overview was helpful. If you have any questions, give me a call. Stefano Molea, San Diego criminal defense attorney, 619-295-3555.